Hi guys, I'm Kat, and in this video I would like to show you how to do a forward inside 3 turn. Yeah, fun stuff. Let's just get started right away. How about that? So let's start this one at the board as well. We start in a T position. We are hugging our circle, as I say. Yeah, so right arm in front. And we do from the T position an inside edge. And I'm turning on my right foot. And I stay on my right foot. Yeah, so I'm going from an inside forward edge to an outside backwards edge. And this is super important that you don't try to do it straight along the wall, yeah? But it is on a circle, so we need to go away from the board and then back, right? So I push away, turn towards the board. That's the easiest way to do. I mentioned it already when I was explaining the forward outside 3 turn, but it's so important, so I will keep repeating myself. You need to be on the ball of your foot when you're turning from forward to backwards. And it's the opposite when you're coming from backwards to forwards, then you need to stand on the heel of your foot. But now we want to push onto our ball as soon as you want to turn. So again, we stay down in our knee. Now I push forward, and while I'm doing that, I'm also trying to pull here with my chest to the front, so my chest is ahead of my knee, right? So I'm pushing onto my ball, I'm going up, out of the knee, into the knee. And that way you can get this easy turn. And sometimes it really depends. I have students that tell me, oh Kat, the outside 3 turn, that's super easy, but I can't do the inside 3 turn. And then others say it the other way around. So let's see what you think, and let's go and try it. Okay, so let's try it on our little circle. We will need to start in our T position. Our arms are facing the circle. And now we do the push, weight forward, hop. This is actually already quite big for a beginner, this circle, okay? So you might want to do it even a bit tighter. I'll just go over here. Because the tighter it is in the beginning, the easier for you to turn. So we do it here. Try and do it sharp inside edge and turn. You can leave the free leg just behind. Yeah, so it's backwards and the hip is open and it pulls backwards. You can do that. Or what I find in the beginning, maybe even a bit easier, is to bring your free leg in and out. So you can do that as well. I do it again. You go from here, in and out. Yeah? So try both ways, what's easier for you, and do it on a really small circle first before you go to a slightly bigger circle where you try it. Okay, so once we are on the bigger circle, I have done a little step sequence with it. So you want to keep doing the inside 3 turns, not only do 1 and then stop. So therefore, we have a little exercise where you can start with left and right. Then we do a forward, crossover, and we stand on the left leg outside edge. Now I do my forward inside 3 turn, exit, and I go forward into my crossover again, stand on forward outside edge, inside 3 turn, cross over, yeah? And that's a nice little step how you can actually practice your inside 3 turns over and over again. and it's a good warm-up exercise as well. Don't forget to practice it in both directions. Super important because, yeah, we need both. Very simple. One very common mistake is that people drop their hip, meaning when you're on the forward inside edge, your hip should be open, because that way you're standing over your leg, and when you put pressure in the front of your foot, you can then turn. But if I drop this hip from here down, yeah, I have a problem. I can't really turn, and I'm standing on the back of my foot. So therefore, make sure you're pushing forward, yeah, your hip is open, and then you can turn over your standing leg easy. If you have any questions concerning this inside 3 turn, just comment below, and don't forget to follow our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.